Hello, let's do the daily symbol, and as always, I start with Blaze. Ooh, this is interesting. Do I choose to start with B and end with E? I guess I could test that. What else starts with B and ends with E? That's hard to think about. Binge? Binge would work. I think that's correct. I think it's budge. No. Unless, okay, I still think star could be gray and blue could be yellow. It would just mean that B and E are consistently here. And then this third letter would be an L or A. I'm trying to decide how I want to test that. So what would that be? That would be like something EBA, maybe? Rebel? There's no L. Yeah, I mean, it would have to be EB or BE. I like EB better. This could be an L, but I don't know what I put after the L. There's not a whole lot of... maybe Ebly? I'm not sure. Could it be BELY? I don't see how. I still like EBA the best, but Rebel's gone. I don't see it. What would the B something GE be, though? I feel like we don't have the right vowels left, just the O and the Y. We can't do bilge. Could it be like BR? It would have to be BROGE. Or we'd repeat the E. BE something GE. Why does that look good? But I can't think of a word. Like burge. Okay. I'm back to thinking that maybe it's EBA. Now just to let's walk through this because maybe I'm thinking about this wrong. Looking at binge and budge, if indeed this blue flame is the yellow, then it has to be, these two letters have to be from BGE. Both of them do, because that's what's consistent between these. But then they're also yellow here in Blaze, and Blaze doesn't have a G. So it actually has to only be from B and E. Now we look at this Z here, this third letter in Blaze, sorry, fourth letter in Blaze, and we know the B and E are going into these two, so it can't be those. It can't be the Z, so it's only L or A. So that's why it's those. I'm pretty sure I'm reading that right. But then I don't know what goes EBA or BEA or BEL, and I can't use an AI. I could use another E. No, I can't use another E. I'd have to start with O. So I like ABA better, or EBL, just because then I could start with a consonant. Yeah, it can't be rebel because this L would then point at the end. I could just do a test for the symbols, try to get more letters. I don't usually like doing that because I feel like you're not going to get it in as few. You get it in fewer guesses usually if you just figure out the symbols while trying to guess the word. Usually. But in this case, I'm very confused and can't think of anything. So I think that it's appropriate to do a filler here. And I just want to use one letter that I have used in, I guess, the yellow slot. So I could end a word in E and get different letters, like store, right? So I haven't used S, T, O, or R at all, right? So if this E is a yellow sun, then I know yellow sun is the green. If it's not a yellow sun, then I know that the yellow sun is the gray. Or rather, oh, hold on. We don't know what's gray either. Oh, right. If S, T, O, and R are all... Why am I confusing myself here? Let's just guess store and see what happens. Right, so yellow sun has to be gray. Because these two disagree. And there's no way STOR is at the end, and any of these are at the end. So yellow sun is gray, and I actually found the first and second letter. So E is second, 100%. E is second. We have our first letter, which is O or R. So it's probably R, E, and then it's gotta be the B. There's no other choice, and then an A or an L. It's still pointing at rebel. What else is there? Did I not think of like rebay or rebam or rebap? Rebax, rebaw. What is it? Rebar. Oh, rebar is so hard. Oh, the repeated R. Yikes. Okay, well, that took me a long time. I should have thought of rebar. I had EBA. And I was thinking of rebel. And I just couldn't get rebel out of my head. Store got it for us, though. That made it very clear. I could have had that in 4, though. That's a little... I could have done better. But I just didn't think of it. So that's how things go sometimes. How'd you do today? I feel like rebar is a tough word. Even with the blaze start. So, and did you also get stuck in this thinking it was B-E like this? Because it felt like that for a while. And that was just a lie. So you kind of don't expect the gray to be the lesser of the symbols. Like we only had 2 symbols here that were actually gray. So very interesting. This was a long video, so hopefully you didn't get too bored of it. And of course, if you did enjoy this content, then why not leave a like and subscribe?